Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Once you see Natasha Howard's name, you already know. Us Fever fans, us Caitlin Clark fans, we kind of go into panic right away. We had a traumatic experience with Natasha Howard this season. So when I saw this headline with Natasha Howard receiving help from Caitlin Clark and all of this stuff, boy, my heart started racing. My brain went into panic. This could be interesting. Will Natasha Howard be returning to the Indiana Fever? I don't know. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. So, Natasha Howard played this past season with the Indiana Fever. Ups and downs in the season. A lot of ups and downs, more downs, in my opinion. I was not a fan of the style that Natasha Howard played with while being Caitlin Clark's teammate. I feel like she was trying to do too much. And we should have known when she came and was talking about winning MVP. We should have known right then and there, whoa, this ain't gonna work. We ignored that, and that falls on us. That's on us right there. We ignored that. So we have to be a little bit more mindful going forward how we're doing things. Now, in an article here, it talks about how Natasha Howard got help from Caitlin Clark. Now, we obviously know Natasha Howard has gone overseas. She's playing overseas in the off season. So here in an article, marca.com, it says Natasha Howard gets help from Caitlin Clark while staying connected to basketball at every level. All right, here it says Natasha Howard carried a heavy load for the Indiana Fever throughout their punishing 2025 campaign. You know what's crazy? Natasha Howard was one of the few people that actually stay healthy throughout the whole season, and she's like older than everybody. She was older than everybody except for maybe Dewana Bonner at the time, who scammed us and ran off. So the fact that she actually was the one of the few that stayed healthy is crazy. Stepping into a leadership role as injuries derailed the roster. Even now, in the quiet of the offseason, she remains deeply tied to the sport, this time through a gesture that reached an unexpected group of young athletes. Okay, and here's how Caitlin Clark helped her.
Clutch.
All right, so Caitlin Clark showed love, helped her get some high school athletes. Here it says Natasha Howard gifted a high school team in Mississippi some Caitlin Clark Fever PEs. So obviously there's still some sort of relationship and connection there between Caitlin Clark and Natasha Howard. Here it says the three-time champion recently visited a Mississippi high school basketball program where she surprised players with the Kobe 5 Proto Caitlin Clark edition sneakers, which retailed for $190. It says a locker room video captured the team excitingly putting on the shoes before their game. And after it appeared on social media, Howard shared the clip with a simple message of pride, an emoji saluting, and a blue heart. Designed in the Indiana Fever color palette, the sneakers feature midnight navy, bright crimson, flashes of university gold, and a gloss finish that brings the look together, according to Nike's description. Here it says while she continues giving back to different corners of basketball community, Howard also faces a period of transition. Here we go, y'all. She enters free agency without a clear direction on whether she will return to the Fever, join a new franchise, or even continue her WNBA career. Here it says free agency. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not trying to think about that right now. I'm going to dissect everything from this season. When that time comes, you guys will know, she said as the season wrapped up. You remember her exit interview. She didn't sound, Natasha Howard did not sound like she was looking to come back to Indiana after everything was all, after, everything was all said and done. And I was actually happy about that. Like, I just don't think Natasha Howard's a good fit. I don't think she's a bad person or nothing like that. I just don't think her game is a good fit with Caitlin Clark. I want an actual stretch four that can shoot the ball. Natasha Howard can't shoot threes. She tries to bring the ball up the court. She thinks she's a point guard. I don't want anything to do with it. So there you have that. And then let's just kind of take a look at her numbers. I mean, Natasha Howard, she averaged 11 points, 6 rebounds. I just feel like we can get so much better, man. I feel like we can do a lot better at the 4 spot. I think we should go all in and go get Azare Stevens from the Sparks. I think if you looking for a true stretch four that has height, we're talking about a girl that's 6'6", can shoot the three. I think that would be a great fit next to Caitlin Clark. I don't think Dewana Bonner or Natasha Howard was ever a good fit. I mean, really think about like Aaliyah Boston being a hub. Part of the reason Aaliyah Boston was a hub is because her and Natasha Howard can't be down in the paint at the same time, and Natasha Howard can't shoot. She can't shoot. I mean, she shot 18% from three. She shot 18% from three. And that alone tells you, you can't trust this Indiana Fever organization. For y'all to go pick her to be the starting power forward, y'all went and got a four who can't stretch the floor. Like nothing. I mean, it malpractice on all levels. And this is why I don't feel like we can truly trust this Indiana Fever, the higher ups, because look at the decisions they made. You guys went and got Natasha Howard when there were other options at the 4 spot. We went and got a four that shoots 18% from three. It just didn't make sense. It made no sense, and this is just why we feel like we can't really trust this organization to get it right and get the right pieces around Caitlin Clark. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. If there's any way that Natasha Howard is planning to come back, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Now we saw here, and I'd already put out a video that Caitlin Clark is back to 100%. So she's gonna be looking to do damage this year. She's 100%, no injuries, none of that. She's gonna be looking to do damage. We need to get the right people around her. I don't want to see under no circumstances should Natasha Howard be on this roster next season. It's no excuse for it. We don't have time for it. Natasha Howard needs to go on to another team and do her thing. Maybe go join an expansion team. I don't know. Maybe go join Toronto or something like that. And do what you want to do. But I under no circumstances should she be back with the Indiana Fever. I think this was just a nice gesture from a great person, Caitlin Clark, helping her help out the high schoolers, and that's about it. Congratulations to Natasha Howard, though. She is getting her jersey retired by Florida State University, so that is awesome. Get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about this. This is Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel.